Hello everybody. Whoa. Forgot to sit in a chair. It is... whatever. It is... Wednesday, April 14th. I don't know what is going on. Yesterday was the 9-year anniversary of my first surgery ever. It was Friday the 13th that I had my very first surgery ever. Maybe that was why... Maybe that was just the jinx of my body being a piece of shit. I don't know. But yeah, I had a memory popped up on my Facebook feed today saying a 5-hour hospital visit turned into 30 hours because after, it was a tonsillectomy, had my tonsils pulled, which for most it's just like a simple procedure, but my tonsils were like, I think they're like 10 times the size they should have been. It was really bad. I was sick for like 3 months. That was the most amount of time I've ever missed of work that was not directly related to like a surgery recovery or something like that. Like I was just sick for 3 months, so I just missed work for 3 months. It was miserable. Anyways, I'm super exhausted. I worked all day, and for some reason I am just like super uber exhausted. I don't know why. Like usually the caffeine kicks in at some point. Today it just had zero effect. I did not sleep well. I did not get to sleep well. I didn't stay asleep well. I didn't wake up well. Just nothing went well today. In terms of like feeling good to go, like in that sense. My leg did not feel great today. I have my compression stockings on right now, which end right about mid-thigh, like between like the groin and the knee, like halfway in between. I was not trying to make that like rhyme, it just happened to, kind of, sort of. As you can hear, like even in my voice, like I'm actually trying to sound excited and I just can't, like my voice just, I can't. This is going to be a rough video. I'm going to try my best, but like my eyes are like, I'm struggling to stay like, it's only 7 p.m. Like this is not like, okay Alex, wake up. Here comes a yawn. Alright, well, hot start. But yeah, as you can see from the title of the video, I think I did one of these videos like 2 years ago. Maybe it wasn't that long ago. But basically it was a video where I wanted to feel better about myself because I have struggled with my weight ever since I had my gallbladder removed, and that is going to be is that 4 years ago already? Yeah, 4 years ago this July. July 7th, 2017, I had my gallbladder removed, and between July 7th, 2017 and October 7th, 2017, so 3 months, I gained 63 pounds. I went from like I think I went from 171 to 235. It was the most unbelievable weight gain I've ever experienced my whole life. I had struggled to gain more than 10 pounds. After my tonsillectomy, I lost, eating 5,000 calories a day, I lost 18 pounds in 2 weeks. That is a true story. I was 155 going into the surgery, and 2 weeks later when I went to the doctor, I was 137. The doctor's like, you had no weight to lose, and the medication you were taking just kicked your ass. And I'm like, yes, it did. Because I was eating like 3 boxes of macaroni for lunch, like 3 Kraft boxes of macaroni, like the whole boxes that are supposed to serve like 4 people. I was eating 3 of those myself for lunch. Like 3 of those for dinner, like a half-gallon ice cream for dessert. I was eating like a whole 6-pack of pudding cups for breakfast. I was eating popsicles galore. Like, dreamsicles were like my life. I'm starting to feel nauseous right now just thinking about how much food I was eating. Yeah, like ice cream, macaroni, just all that. Yeah, I lost a shit ton of weight. So, like, I couldn't, like, even... Well, that was a medication-induced issue, so that doesn't count. But, like, in general, I had a struggle all the way up until I was 24. Until that surgery, I had a struggle. I hadn't gained more than 10 pounds in a year, ever in my life. Like, well, that's a lie, but like, you know, like, I could eat 4,000 calories in a day and maybe gain half a pound. I mean, it was just, I could put away whatever I wanted and I wouldn't gain anything. Then I had my gallbladder removed, and my doctor said, like, well, when people have their gallbladder removed, most people will lose weight. And when I went in for my, like, 3-month post-op or whatever, he was like, you are not healthy. He's like, you were not healthy beforehand, but you were too skinny. Now you are way too heavy. And I was like, I know, I don't know what happened. And he's like, you fell into that, like, 3%, big shock there, that, you know, gained weight after the surgery. And I was like, so what do I do about it? He's like, you're going to have to cut your calories way back. And I'm like, I have. And he's like, to what? I'm like, I'm eating like 1,500 calories a day. He's like, you're going to have to cut it back even more. I'm like, to what? And he's like, I'd say 1,000. And I'm like, 1,000 calories a day? I'm like, dude, that's my entire breakfast. So at one point, I think at the end of 2017 was rough, but 2018 I ate like oatmeal for breakfast, a salad, and like 8 crackers for lunch, and then I would have like a piece of grilled chicken and steamed veggies for dinner, and then for a snack during the day I'd have like a cheese stick, like a light string cheese that's like 60 calories. And I'd have like a small, and I mean like a minuscule bag of like pretzels or like Skinny Pop. So I was eating maybe 700, 800 calories a day maximum. And over the course of all of 2018, I lost 47 pounds. I went from 240 back down to 193. And I was like, boom, I am killing it. Like, everything is good now. Like, I can start to slowly creep my calories back up. And I creeped it back up to like 1,200 calories. And I ate 1,200 calories a day for all of 2019. And I got my gut back. And then the beginning of 2020, I got back down to like 205-ish. Actually, no. 2019, I gained the weight back, and then end of 2019, I got back down to like 200, 205, and then beginning of 2020, I spiked back up to like 240, and then I dropped the weight again. So I've been on like the seesaw of weight, and now, and I think I have the camera angled down enough. I don't really know where my seat is. Whoa, and I'm breaking things. But now, I mean, I have been 205. Yeah, cue the stripper music. But now, cue the stripper music. I'm a dumbass. But now, oh my god, I am so sweaty and disgusting. This shirt smells disgusting. But now, like, I still have blubber. Like I was at breakfast with my dad on my birthday on Thursday, and like I was legitimately at the restaurant, and we were sitting in the booth, and I literally was like in the booth, and I was like, Dad, and he was like, what? I'm like, that's a problem, and he was just like, Alex, don't. He's like, don't do this, don't do that, and I was like, I'm sorry, I can't help it. Like, this is a problem. When I can lift it up and it feels like I'm dropping a bowling ball in my gut, that's not good. Which essentially it is, because there's a good chunk of weight in my gut. But yeah, so like I'm not thrilled with what I got, but like I'm okay with it, because like ever since I had my gallbladder taken out, just my weight has just not been where I want it to be, but also working out is near impossible with my back issues. Like I can't lift, I can't do crunches, I can't do sit-ups, I can't do push-ups. Like I can't do any exercises. Planks are difficult to do now. Like I figured that out the hard way. Like, I mean, pretty much every exercise I've ever tried to accommodate for low back pain has injured me in some way. And my stimulator goes out of control, so I wound up having to turn my stimulator off for exercise, and when I turn off my stimulator, it turns off kind of the pain relief for my left leg, so my left leg flares up quicker than usual. So exercise is just a pain in the ass. So basically I just walk now, but then walking tires out my leg just so fast now. It's a struggle. I'm not making excuses for myself. I'm explaining how my pain affects everyday life to the point where when I exercise, because I do, when I exercise is excruciating, and my doctors, all of my doctors have told me, do not push through your pain, because your pain is not worth pushing through. Like there is that saying, no pain, no gain, but I have pain, I am in pain right now, and I am not doing anything. So, like, there's no like no pain, no gain for me. Like there's pain in everything I do. So the second my pain goes from a 7 to a 9, it's game over. Stop it. Yeah. So I am fine with what I have. Like, it's not ideal. Also, like, I have to eat like legitimately, if I want to lose weight, if I want to get back down to those like 190s, 200s that I was at before, like 200s meaning like literally between 200 and 210, not where I'm at right now, which is like 235, 240, which is, again, I've never gotten past 244. I'm teetering towards that right now, which is not good. I got to get it back down. But in order to do that, the only thing that has ever helped me in the past 4 years is sticking to a diet of 600 to 800 calories. And for a lot of people, that sounds like that's starving myself. It is not. I made sure it was a balanced diet. I made sure that it was, oatmeal or something like that in the morning, or like eggs and toast. And then I made sure that I was eating like a nice hearty salad for lunch. And I was making sure I was having a grilled piece of chicken and veggies for dinner. And then I was eating like 1 or 2 very small snacks during the day to make sure that I wasn't going hungry during the day. And believe it or not, that cleared 650, 800 easily. And as I just explained right now, like, that's not starving myself. Like, oatmeal is pretty filling because it's all carbs. A salad is, I love salads. Salads are so freaking good. I like to have salad with, my personal favorite is just having like romaine lettuce with red cabbage, and then putting cucumbers, tomatoes, and then I use like light Caesar dressing, just a little bit of it, just to bind it together, or just to hold it together. And then I'll eat it with like shaved Parmesan cheese, and then maybe a couple croutons, but I try not to go croutons because then you're just adding calories, and those are empty calories. You don't need croutons. If you're adding dressing, you're already adding the calories and you're adding the carbs within the dressing. So if you add croutons on top of it, you're just adding empty calories that you don't need. So I try not to add croutons just because it's just extra empty calories that you don't need, because you're already getting the fulfillment within the salad. So the salads as a whole aren't that high in calories. So it's, but you don't want to make like 180 calorie salad into 300 calorie salad because you added a crap ton of croutons on top. So I try to stay away from it. But then grilled piece of chicken is usually like 140 calories, and it's all protein. There's no fat, there's no carbs, there's no nothing. It's just straight protein. And then steamed veggies, there's a little bit of carbs there, but then it's just a lot of fiber for me, which helps regulate my digestive tract, which my digestive tract is shit. I mean, my digestive tract sucks. I take a fiber supplement every single day to regulate it a little bit better, and it still sucks. Like, it's awful. So like my digestive system just doesn't work. Like, it doesn't work the way that somebody else's would. And it's kind of directly attributed to the fact that I don't have a gallbladder anymore. I'm sorry that my English is not working today. Like, I'm really tired. I don't know why I keep doing this. But yeah, everything's just kind of off today. But so like, I'm trying to get back to that diet, but that diet took a lot and 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 a lot of discipline. And I am lacking that discipline right now because I'm going through a ton of pain that I was not experiencing then, because I was kind of having a lot of it under control. And now I don't have any of it under control. So now the discipline is not there as much. So I'm trying to find that inner strength, which I will find eventually, because the weight that I'm at right now, I'm not okay with it. however the body I have, like, I have to, like, I am okay with it. Like, it's not that I have to be okay, like, I mean, I do have to be okay with it, it's my body, but, like, for those people out there that, like I know I've just been talking a lot about, like, what I'm going through and what I have to do to get back to, like, a normal weight, but at the same time, like, I know people out there that struggle to maintain the right amount of weight because of, like, outside sources, or because of what their parents went through, or because of what they eat, or because of what they go through, or because of bullies, or because of just temptation or whatever. And I get it, and I know that it's difficult, and I know that a lot of people, some people are, those YOLO people, and they don't care. It's like they only live once, and they want to live it the way they want to, and they're like, those people like Jim Belushi and John Candy that are like, we don't, famous actors who are just like, we don't care if we die at 40 from a heart attack, because we just want to live our lives the way we want to, and those actors live that way. But I don't wish that upon anybody, because the world needs more of everybody, and the good souls on this planet, and I'm trying to do my part in my own life to get my body back into shape, just so I can spend more time doing the things I love, and spend more time taking care of my back and my leg and everything. But I know that there's people out there that are struggling every single day just to find a reason to finally kick the habits of why they are the way they are, but not saying that, I'm not saying that in the way of, like, why they are the way they are in a bad sense. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, because I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because I know that, like, temptation and just, like, the way that you've lived for so long, it's like smoking or drinking or any other habit that you've lived with for years. It's impossible to kick, or it can feel impossible to kick. So for you to be like, I'm going to kick this habit, and then, you go one day eating salads, but then the next day you go back to eating cheeseburgers and french fries and potato chips or whatever, like, it's okay. It's okay if you're not 100% every single day. Baby steps. If you plan out a week and you say, I'm going to eat 2 days healthy, like, to the nines, like 2 days where you're not eating anything bad, like no cookies, no cakes, no desserts, no nothing. And then the other 5 days, those are your cheat days. And you start with a baby step. If you're eating all 7 days really unhealthy, try to put in like 1 or 2 days where you're eating healthy, and just start baby steps. Don't just go straight cold turkey and be like, I'm just going to eat all 7 days healthy forever and ever. You're going to blow your system out of proportion, because your body is so accustomed to so many fatty and disgusting and whatever foods that, like, your body might legitimately just crap out, and you might actually stop your system. Like, you could actually have a heart attack that way. Like, you could literally, from switching straight from poisonous foods or straight from, like, fatty foods to really healthy foods, like, just doing a direct shift. If you're eating, healthy foods every single day, that can be really unhealthy, and that's coming straight from a doctor. Like, that's not just me. That's not just me guessing. Like, because that's from my doctor. That's from a doctor I've heard. That's from a doctor that I've listened to. Like, and he's not on the internet, like, in person. Like, he said, like, if you do a direct shift from, like, eating unhealthy food for months, and you shift just straight to healthy food, and you don't gradually shift, your body chemistry and what your body is breaking down can't alter from, I gotta break down fatty foods and fat all the time, and then break down just like veggies and greens and protein. You literally have to train your body to break down protein and veggies and stuff. So, like, you have to gradually, even if you want to become healthy, you have to just gradually start to bring it over to the other side. At least for most. I mean, some people are freaks of nature and can just switch right over and just do it. But just, be careful. I want everybody to be as healthy as can be and be all that they can be. I think that's like the Marine or Army slogan or whatever, but that's not what I was going for. But it's just, I want everybody to be happy and healthy, and, oh god, that's Walgreens slogan. Don't fuck you, Walgreens. But it's, but I just want everybody to be, Right when I said it, I'm like, nope, nope. I mean, but like, I hear people say it every day, but I'm just like, like, we just want our kids to be happy and healthy. I'm like, yeah, but that's at the corner of happy and healthy. That's walking. It's ingrained in my head forever. Well, they got rid of that slogan like 3 years ago. But anyways, sidetracked, sidebar. Anyways, no, but I truly want people to be, comfortable with themselves. I'm comfortable with what I got, obviously, because I'm on a YouTube video and I'm bare chested and I'm drenched in sweat. But that's not because I'm like nervous or anything. It's because just got off work and I have a heater going for some reason, even though it's not that cold in my room. Yeah, so just do what makes you feel good, but also be very aware that there are others around you that care about you, that love you, and want you to be around. So if you have that YOLO attitude where it's like, you only live once, I want to do what I want to do, cool, but also if you have loved ones around you, be aware. Be very aware that there are other people around you that may want to see you live past 40. So if you are one of those people that are like, I don't care if I live past 40, maybe look at the people around you and see like, maybe they care, and then start to shift your thoughts a little bit. Because there's a lot out there. I know that the world is a messed up place. It's not peachy. It's not all peachy, peaches and cream, or whatever the fuck the saying is. But it's better. Just live life. Live life. Fight through it. Let's get through it. Let's keep going. I guess I'm ending my video because that's pretty much how I end every video. Just make sure that you show some self-love to yourself, essentially. Because, I have a massive 5-foot mirror in the back of my, excuse me, in the back of my bedroom door, and some mornings I'll look in the mirror and I'll kind of turn sideways, and I will lift up my gut, and I'll just let it drop, and I'll be like, man, I gotta get rid of that. And it's not like a shake of the head, like, oh, how am I that gross? Like, it's not even like that. It's just like, I really am so determined to get rid of it. Except that M&Ms are around still, so M&Ms need to go away. Like, there's this temptation everywhere. Like, I work at Walgreens, so like, there's candy bars like staring at me all day long. So there's temptation everywhere. It's trying to get away from the carbs, really, because the carbs are just killing me. I tried to go keto, but as I told you, my digestive tract does not work. So I went keto for like a month, and I lost like 20 pounds, but my digestive tract was complete garbage. Excuse me. So my stomach was a disaster, and the bathroom was my best friend like 7 times a day. I'm not joking. And it was not number one. It was the other way. So it was disgusting. I was like, I'm not doing this over again, because keto is great for people that have good digestive systems. I can't say that word. And want to lose some quick weight. Just for people that don't know, keto is basically kicking out all carbs and just going to a straight fat diet. I mean, that's basically your body can break down fat faster than it can break down carbs, and that is true. So it's like eating eggs and bacon and meat, and it's just like meat, eggs, bacon. It's like no chips, no bread, no nothing. It's no carbs. No carbs. Do that for a month, you'll lose 20 pounds. And I did. Except that my stomach was a complete disaster and my plumbing did not appreciate it. So like my house plumbing did not appreciate it. However, bacon is so good. Bacon is good in moderation. Eating like 5 slices a day for a month straight, do not do that. I never recommend doing that. That was disgusting. But yeah, keto diet was good, but it was not good for me. So like there are diets out there that will work. Just please do your research before you do it. I did my research for keto. I just was like, I know it's going to work. It's just going to upset my stomach a little bit, but then I upset my stomach a lot bit, and then I just felt like crap. And then I crapped a lot. So yeah, I crapped a lot. Yeah, I crapped a lot. Yeah. I don't know why I'm sharing that part of this. You know, I'm very open and honest on here. I really hope that people appreciate that, at least. Like, I'm honest on here. That I'm not, you know, one of these people that sugarcoats things and just, like, dances around, whatever. Like, you know, if I'm too honest at some points, oops. But, you know, I hope that you appreciate the honesty and that you appreciate the feedback and that you appreciate the storytelling and whatever. But at the same time, you know, if I'm a little too honest, you know, I'm sure one of my friends, wow, I didn't even know that was going to work. I was yawning and I was just like, maybe if I just breathe really hard, it'll just kick out the rest of it, and it did. That was kind of cool. You know, and if I'm being too honest, I hope, you know, I'm sure one of my friends that's watching this will be like, oh, Alex, stop talking. And I'm going to do that because it's been 20, well, I've been taking a couple breaks, but I'm sure it's been like 25 minutes now. But yeah. So that's my body positive video, which I really didn't talk about body positivity that much, and I apologize for that, but maybe I'll make another video next week or in 2 weeks or something like that. Because it's not that I like having my shirt off, but you know, for the ladies and the men out there that, you know, hit me up in the comments and looking for somebody. But no, oh my god, I need to get some sleep. No, but it's I don't even know where I was going with that. No, it's not that I like having my shirt off. It's just that I like talking about topics that pertain to me, but also I can talk about like this, where I talked about it for 24 minutes, because my mind can run with the topic that is relevant to me, but also I know relates to other people, where it's not like solely about me, because it's not. These videos are not supposed to be. I did not intend for this channel to be like, welcome to Alex's world, and then like just talk about me. However, I kind of intertwined like videos to be about like mental health issues, but also, you know, what's going on in my life, because, you know, I want you to know about me, Alex, so you know about the person that is making these videos, if that makes sense. Like, so you know about what I'm going through, what I'm doing. But it's not like I'm making a vlog channel about me. Like, I'm still this is still a mental health channel. It's just that I'm trying to make it more personable so that you know about the person that is making the videos. So that you know that I am not I'm not faking any of this. This is all 100% genuine. This is all 100% real. This is all 100%. I don't. This is all legit. Like, this is not. I don't do any of this for money. Like, my YouTube channel has like 36 subscribers. Like, I don't do any of this for views or content or anything like this. I don't collaborate with anybody. Like, I do this genuinely just to try to help people that might be going through similar situations. But like, it's all genuinely just raw. Just a person that lives in a suburb of Chicago, just trying to help people while he's living his own life. So that's what I'm trying to do, and I hope I'm doing it. If I'm not, oops. But you know, I think I am. You know, I've had a couple people reach out saying like, you know, my brother goes through this, or my sister goes through this, or my mom is, you know, my mom has gone through some stuff that you've talked about. You know, that's happened a few times, and it's not that it's nice to hear about that, because, you know, some of this stuff is really heavy, but it's good to know that some of these videos are reaching people to a point where it's just nice for them to be able to see somebody else going through what they're going through, so that they don't feel so alone. And that's kind of what I'm aiming for on this channel. So with that being said, and with that going on, everybody have a great week coming up, great weekend coming up, and I will see everybody next week. I have next Wednesday off. I have all of my next days booked up. I have work tomorrow, work Friday, work Saturday, work Sunday. I'm downtown Monday for something I'll talk about on Wednesday. Work Tuesday, YouTube video next Wednesday, and then work Thursday, work Friday, work Saturday, off that Sunday, and then I got a physical on Monday, and work Tuesday, then off Wednesday again. Like, I have got my next 2 weeks booked solid. And then I have 3 doctor's appointments in May, 2 in June, 1 in July. So far. And I'm getting my veins cauterized in May. That'll be fun. But yeah. So that's it for now. I was trying to stop this at 24. It's been like 30 now. Everybody have a great week coming up. Keep going, keep fighting, keep strong. Oh my God, Alex, start talking English. Start talking English? Start speaking English. What is wrong with me? Don't answer that. People are probably sitting there like, ooh, let me get this list started from all the things that I've seen in your videos. Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Instead, go look at your phone and dial somebody's phone number and tell them that you love them today. Do that now, and I'll do the same. Have a great week, everybody. See you next week.